ones do I want? That one, that one, and these ones, and those. Now this might seem the strangest bait in the whole wide world, but I reckon £1.75 a pot is a pretty good investment if I can get 30 or 40 fat crayfish. And there are thousands in here, and they burrow into the riverbanks. Can you see the steep vertical banks over there? They're undermined, you can see all the holes. Now that's where the crayfish are living. These little traps just concertina together like so. Spring open. Let me check it for big holes. Now this one seems to be in pretty good order. Okay, here's my mackerel fillets. Straight in. Now that is going to be an irresistible, oily attractant for these crayfish, which are scavengers and they'll eat anything, and they're causing devastation. So hunter-gatherers like me can go out with the right license, free from the Environment Agency, and perfect. And I've got a fabulous recipe I'm going to show you for these things. Simple, quick, delicious, and they're free, and you're doing nature a favour. You can trap these tasty crustaceans throughout the spring and summer. Trapping in winter is generally a waste of time because they lie dormant in their holes. There's another tasty spring treat that's popping up on the riverbank at this time of year, and with the help of my trusty huntsman, I know just where to find it. Now there are quite a few harbingers of spring, but the one that gets me going as a chef, probably more than anything else, is when I come down to this wood and I get that faint tinge of garlic in the air, and that's the wild garlic. You don't want your wild garlic to be in huge, great big leaves. You want it like that. Gorgeous, young, tender, and if I eat it like this, oh man, see, that beats rocket into a cocked hat for me. It really is the taste of spring. Great for salads, soups, and awesome just blitzed through butter. But I'm using mine for a crayfish dish, if I've caught some, that is. Mini. Well, here we are back at the river. Now, it's been about 18 hours since I popped these traps in the river. That's quite a good soak time. I think that will probably be enough time. I always take like a big rubber container like this to put them in. They are escapologists. They're the Houdini of the animal world. If they can get out of something, they will. But I mean, all you can do is pull the traps and hope for the best. Moment of truth. Oh. Oh. Hello. Ha ha ha! Look at those. Look at the size of those. We've got lobsters. That's interesting. You can tell when you're hauling these traps up how many crayfish you got in, because you can just feel the weight in them. Come on, boys. Oh my God. Look at that. Look at the size of that. Freshwater signal crayfish, they have big fleshy tails and fat meaty claws, and once they've been purged in clean water for 24 hours, they'll be ready to cook. Now these little guys have been boiling for 5 minutes in salted water. Using the heel of your knife, and you can break them. Holy moly. In with all that lovely greenery, crayfish and wild garlic. What could be better?